In this demo, we'll look at how your staff can set up trips and then book hotel rooms and log expenses for a crew travelling multiple legs using the web-based part of the application. So, as normal when creating a trip, type in the itinerary reference, and from the drop-down menu, choose which crew you want to add to this trip. Then, click on the multi-sector button. Once you select this option, you'll see the screen now has 4 sections. First, the sectors. This is where you put in the departure and arrival airfields and the dates. Second, the bookings. This is where you access the hotels module. And then underneath, you have the sections where you'll see the expenses and hotel booking information as these are added to the trip. This trip will be for 2 crew members on 2 sectors from London to Paris and then on to Nice. So, to start, add the departure and arrival details for the first sector. For the accommodation option, you can toggle between yes and no. This is because you may have sectors that you only want to log expenses against, rather than booking hotel rooms. We'll select yes and move across to the bookings window. To select the name of the crew member you want to book a room for, you'll be able to choose from crew and staff members you allocated to the trip when you set up the itinerary. You can either use this window to enter each crew member separately, for example if you had crew and staff staying at different hotels, or just enter the name of the lead crew member and you can add additional names in the next window, which is what we'll do for this trip. The notes field lets you add any comments about the booking. Now just click on Save Changes to save the trip so far. You'll see the options now change for you to add further sectors and booking. This lets you choose how to carry on building your trip at this point. So, to make a hotel booking, click on Book. This takes you to the hotel search page. From the search fields, you can now begin refining your search. If your company has already set some rules, such as the maximum rates allowed for a room, these will appear in the search boxes. You also have the option to override any company rules, provided the permissions have been set to allow you to do that. And here we'll add our second crew member. And once you're happy with your options, click on the search button. You'll then see the results in the same way you're used to seeing them on other hotel booking websites. You'll also see another set of options to refine your search on the right, so you can get even better results for the type of rooms you need. To see the full details of each hotel and room, simply select those you're interested in and review the details. Once you see the room you want, click on the Book Now button and select your room. Make your payment in the normal way and you'll be taken to the booking details screen. Once your payment has been accepted, you can review your details and if you change your mind, remove the booking. Do pay attention to the messages on the screen as the information may be relevant to any changes you're thinking of making. As soon as the booking is confirmed, the message here turns to green to show the booking is complete and, at this point, a notification will be sent to the en route mobile app of that person, letting them know her room has been booked for them along with the details for the hotel. Now simply click on Save, and this has completed the booking and you can now move on to the next sector. Return to the itinerary by clicking on the top Itineraries tab, and the last itinerary you worked on will still be on the screen. Simply click on the multi-sector button again and repeat the process. This time we'll select No Accommodation to show you the other way to add additional sectors. We'll assume that the flight is just a quick turnaround at Nice, where some expenses may be incurred. You'll notice that as soon as you save your details, you're actually offered 3 options. On the last sector, we selected Book to move on to the hotel booking, but you also get the option to either delete this sector or create a new sector. You can do this either because you have no hotel rooms to book, as we're doing now, or if you want to add sectors for the whole trip in one go and then go back and book the hotel rooms later. The app is flexible and puts you in control, so you can work whichever way suits you best. So here we'll select New to add the new sector. And you can continue this process of adding new sectors as many times as you like. As you add each new sector, you can see it appears on the list under here. Now you can go back to review the trip details by clicking on the trips icon on the left and selecting the same itinerary. Click on the multi-sector button and you'll be taken back to the trip details. You can now see the new sector details and bookings have been added to the lower windows, and you can check any details of any sector by clicking on the appropriate link here. And that's how to book hotels and set up the legs for multi-sector trips.